Alright, welcome back everyone again. My name is Joel Broughton, and right now we're going to get into setting up some forum accounts, getting started in them, and I'm going to show you not only obviously step by step how to set up your accounts, but I'm also going to talk about maximizing your exposure through your signature files with these accounts, and I'm going to give you some tips along the way as we go. So although this is kind of a simple tutorial, I would recommend that you do follow along and go through it because I will give you some additional hints and tips along the way. Alright, so let's just get right into it. By the way, I'm going to give you a list of a bunch of different forums that you can go to and some good business forums. I'll actually give them to you in the next video, so don't worry about copying down specific URLs and things like that during this video. I'll give you a listing that you can copy down in the next one. Alright, so let's just get started with the Warrior Forum. This is a great internet marketing forum to use. You know, there's tons of very successful internet and network marketers in it. Just to give you an idea, let's scroll down here. There are currently 221,000 members. Okay, now that's a huge number. Most forums that you're going to go to may have 5,000, 10,000, maybe 20,000 members. Some of them will have more, but look at that number, 221,000 members. So there's a lot of activity at this forum. This is an absolutely huge internet marketing forum, and it's a great one for you to be a part of, to not only obviously take part and do some marketing, but also to learn and to network with other people. Alright, so let's get started. Very simple to get started. We just go to the Register tab here. I'm going to click on Register. And there's the forum rules. We talked about the forum rules in the introduction. I would recommend that you read through the forum rules of the Warrior Forum. This one has some specific rules about it that are going to be slightly different than some of the other ones. So I'm just going to click on Read. I've gone through them and Register. Now we can pick a username. See if we can get our name. I think I already have an account here. We can try maybe a website name that we might have. Okay, so I've got my website name. If you have, obviously I do highly recommend that you pick your own personal name if you've got one. But if you don't, then just use use a website name or a company name or something like that. All right, so let's get our password. Confirm our password. Email address. Again, for these, I normally am going to use a different email than my main one. But make sure you do have access to that email address, obviously, because you are going to get a confirmation email when you're setting up these accounts. So I got the CAPTCHA, referred. You could put new rich report, you were referred by me. Okay, it's not going to make a huge difference for this one, but there's my username if you want to put new rich report in there. Internet marketing forums. I'm just going to leave that blank. Time zone, obviously pick your time zone where you live. Daylight savings time, it can just automatically do that. Email time to time, you can use both if you want. You can get email from other members, or you can not receive any email. I mean, it's completely up to you. And complete registration. Alright, so we're not done yet, obviously. We obviously want to go into our profile now and fill in additional personal details about ourselves. So we're going to do that right off the start. Okay, so I'm going to click on Profile. Alright, now custom user title. Basically with this you can change kind of what your user title is. I'm just going to put New Rich Report. as my user title. I could use Joel Broughton or whatever. Obviously you can put your name, your date of birth. I'll leave the year out, optional. You can hide your date of birth if you want. You can put it in. I mean, it's completely up to you. Homepage URL. Now for forums, I like to put kind of my blog page, my personal page, rather than a replicated site. So I'm going to put my joelbroughton.com, and you can put in your Skype name. They can contact you. Yahoo. I usually just going to put in my Skype is fine. That way I can talk to people as well as text them while I'm online. Okay, but so basically, and this part is important. I know a lot of people skip the additional information parts. You know, YouTube and Facebook, profile ID, your interests, your hobbies, your job. But this stuff is really important for you to put in. Personal notepad, you can put in kind of some little notes. Obviously, if you have notes and stuff like that you want to keep in the forum, you don't need to obviously write anything in here. It's not going to show up anywhere. Alright, so I've got my edit my details. Okay, we just did that. There that all is. Customize your profile. Now, basically the profile here, I'm just going to leave it, but I do want to edit my I can go to my profile privacy if you want. I'm just going to let everybody see everything. Okay, no big deal. Profile picture is the next thing. I do want to put a picture of myself in here. Okay, so basically I'm just going to go to upload images from my computer, and I'm going to grab a picture of myself. Again, I mean, it just makes it that much more personal if you do this. So I'm going to just grab a picture. Okay, so I got my picture, save changes. There's my picture added to my profile. Perfect. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to scroll down with you here. We're going to go to settings and options on the left hand side, and we're going to add an avatar. And basically this is the profile picture if they go to my profile, but every time I make a post, there's also going to be a little picture that appears underneath your username, and that's called your avatar. So I'm going to put edit my avatar, and I'm going to add that same picture of myself for the avatar as well. You can put a different picture if you want to add a little bit of personality. I mean, it's completely up to you what you put in there. So just added the same picture of me. And then we're going to go to edit signature. Okay, now this part is very important. You know, this is obviously your signature file, your signature block, and obviously you can refer to the signature file marketing video, or the part where I go into a little bit more depth of the signatures. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to throw your signature in there, obviously where to put it. I'm going to go grab my signature file right now to put in there. Okay, now there's a few things about signatures that you do need to know. The first thing is that all forums aren't created equal, meaning that all the forums aren't the same. You should really be reviewing signature file rules for each individual forum if they have them. So I'm just going to pull up the Warrior Forums signature rules for you, and basically you'll be able to find them normally in your rules. Okay, forum rules and stuff like that. Some of them don't have them because they don't have trouble or any problems with signature files, especially some of the ones that are kind of non-business related. You won't really run into many kind of rules that they have. But here's basically the Warrior Forums. Maximum length sig file, 5 lines, which includes any blank lines used for spaces, 1 color, so long as it's black. Okay, it's pretty funny. Sig files may only be written in the normal standards font size. You may bold or italicize, but that's it. No affiliate links allowed. Alright, however, obviously you can promote your own domain. Okay, so if you have a domain, promote it. You can't kind of put like any kind of affiliate links, because they just get overrun with people putting in all kinds of crazy things, or a million people putting the same website, that kind of stuff. So for me, I'll just put my joelbroughton.com. Hopefully you have a domain that you can put in here as well. Most forums aren't really as strict as the Warrior Forum, but if you follow these rules as a guideline, you won't really get in trouble with signature files and most of the other ones. Okay. Anyone caught promoting the same site will be deleted. Program owners are telling their members to come here and make posts often to promote their sig files. Okay, so obviously you can't promote kind of same program. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and get me back here. Let's go ahead and put my sig file in. Okay, so now you can be creative with these. Here's the little signature file that I wrote for the Warrior Forum, and I'm going to use this in some of the other business forums as well. Go from 0 to MLM Hero, plus get instant access to my 14-part step-by-step Facebook Marketing Mastery video tutorials. All right, www.joelbroughton.com. Okay, and as you can see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 blank line counts, 5. All right, so I'm going to save that. Save signature. Okay, perfect. So now basically we've got our we've kind of got our profile set up. We've got our avatar set up. We've got our signature files, and that's pretty much all we're going to set up right now. There's a few other features in here that you can customize, but the main ones really are obviously our profile information, our picture, our avatar, and our signature. And we're pretty much ready to go ahead and start posting in the Warrior Forum. Of course, I'm going to save that for another video. So let's pick a couple of other forums to go into. This one is richdad.com/forum. It's a great forum. It's going to be not just all MLMers and internet marketers, but all kinds of people that Robert Kiyosaki brings to the table through the sales of his books, and obviously TV appearances and things like that. Lots and lots of people come into these forums. Great prospects for our business. So basically, we're going to. So to sign up, we're just going to actually go to richdad.com. So I'm going to take off the forum part. And I'm just going to go up to the top here of richdad.com. I'm going to click on register. And of course, they're going to try to sell me stuff, which is fabulous, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to do some marketing. So there's a free community membership, an insider's monthly membership, and annual membership. I'm just going to pick the free community membership, and we're going to sign up. Password, confirm the password. Okay, sign up now. Thank you for registering. Got to confirm my email address. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go into my email, click the confirmation link, and then okay, so here's my email, got my confirmation link here, going to click on it. Perfect. Account's been activated. Let's just move this down here. Okay, and then I'm just going to sign in. See if I remember my password. Okay, perfect. Okay, so basically we're just going to start. We're going to obviously go to the forum now. That's where we want it to be in the first place. So I'm just going to actually change the top here to richdad.com/forum. Alright, so just move this in a little bit so you can see the whole screen. Actually, sorry, we're not going to go here. This website's a little bit different, doesn't have all the forum stuff on there. I'm actually just going to go to the top of richdad.com under profile, because we do want to set up our profile before we start posting. So here we go with our profile for the Rich Dad site. You can put a middle initial if you want. Let's go to account settings. Okay, I'm not going to buy anything. Like to be contacted by. You can change all of this if you want. If you don't want any phone calls or emails coming in from some of the Rich Dad stuff, you can click those off. Address book, no. Forum info, here we go. Alright, so basically you can read the terms and conditions there. Gonna put a nickname, male, Kingston. Gonna have my home page again. For this one I'm gonna put my website, joelbroughton.com. And I would recommend you put kind of more your personalized site on all of these. Avatar, I can pick it later. I'll just pick something. I'm going to have a look and see what they are, obviously. Okay, so signature, just going to use the same signature as I did in the last one. Alright, go from 0 to MLM Hero. Video tutorials. Just have to format it a little bit better. Real name. No problem with that. I'm going to put the same stuff in here. And you can change this if you want. Obviously put a real occupation if you have one. Sometimes I just put unemployed. Feeling in a little crazy mood tonight. Interests. Okay, I'm going to go to Save Changes. Alright, so I've added that in there. Billing history, don't have any. Okay, so basically, again, the most important part is that I've got my signature file in there with my website. Okay, and that's basically it. Next, we're just going to, like I said, go to the forum now, and we can start using it. So richdad.com/forum. Alright, and I'm going to take you through how to start doing posts in another video. So let's pick one more. I did pick a couple to show you. The third one is a hockey one. Okay, I am interested in hockey. I like talking about hockey. I play hockey. I hockey. So I'm going to join this forum as well. And these forums are pretty much the same as all the business forums, but there's one big exception is that there's probably not going to be a lot of internet marketers in here. They're going to be talking about hockey trades and rumors and hockey fights and all kinds of stuff about hockey, all the different teams, entry, draft, all kinds of stuff. So the cool thing is that when I put my links and stuff in here, and again I'm going to do it a little less overtly in here. I'm going to do it kind of from a bit of a different angle, because those first two forums, the Rich Dad and the Warrior Forum, they're going to know what MLM is. They're going to kind of know what internet marketing is, a lot more familiar. So I need to make kind of a more specific offer to them. But if I come in here and I put my signature file as the same thing, it's not really going to make sense to these guys. Okay, so I'm going to come in here, private message storage, great. Look at these guys have premium memberships and everything. I'm just going to sign up for a free membership. Here's the forum rules. Okay, I'm going to read these. Pretty simple. See, the Warrior Forum had like pages and pages and pages. These guys have, listen, don't be a jerk, basically. Don't post messages that are obscene. Okay, so I'm going to register. Username. Here I'm just going to put my personal name. New Rich Report is going to sound kind of weird in a hockey forum, same as it would in a golf forum or a knitting forum or something like that. But in the business forums, I mean, obviously my website is, no big deal. So my typing problems. Okay. Now it's really hard to get into this forum, obviously. Give you a skill testing question. That's great. And actually I find these CAPTCHAs more challenging, I think, than anything else that I do in my internet marketing. If you were referred to this site by an existing member, you can enter their name here. I wasn't. See, as you can see, a lot of this data is the same. Email from them. Favorite hockey team. Chicago Blackhawks. And actually Chicago is not really my favorite team, but I kind of told my brother this year I'm just going to be a bandwagon hopper from now on with hockey teams. So whoever won the cup the year before. Last year I liked Detroit, Pittsburgh the year before Detroit. So now this year my team is Chicago because they won the cup. Pick my gender, highest level of education. You don't have to fill out all of these, obviously. College degree, yearly income. I don't think they need to know that. Total household income, current marital status. Don't mind saying that. Okay, complete registration. Not quite complete. An email has been dispatched. So I'm going to go get my email. Click on that, and then I can start posting in the forums. Here we go. Here's my hockey forum activation notice. So let's go get this activated. Click on this link, and we'll be there. Okay, so pretty simple. Registration's now complete. Great. Now I can go modify my options. Let's go do that. See where we find the signatures in here. Pretty simple, right? Edit signature. Great. So let's do that first. Let me just close down. Okay, now these guys aren't going to really have any crazy rules on signatures. At least I don't think they are. Let's get a signature picture. Yeah, we can put pictures in there. So I'm basically going to put together my signature for this a little bit differently. Like I said, I'm going to attract people, that are kind of a generic audience, people that are hockey players and love hockey. And I want to attract them to a home-based business. So I want to be light about it, but I do want to make a good offer to say something about them potentially making money, working at home, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to put together my signature, and I'll be right back and I'll show it to you. Okay, so it took me a little bit of messing around with some of the fonts and colors. Again, a lot of the business forums crack down on this, but most of the other ones won't. They'll kind of just let you do that. So here's the ad that I put here for my signature block. Didn't make the NHL either, question mark. I quit my job to play hockey 8 times a week, want to copy me. That's pretty intriguing for somebody who loves hockey, and probably a lot of hockey players in here that would love to play more often. I'll show you how to quit your job and make money online. So obviously here's what I'm going to show them how to do. Quit their job, make money online. And I'll also give you some tips on how you can convince your wife that you need to play hockey 8 times a week for exercise. All right, which is kind of making it a little bit good-humored. and then www.joelbroughton.com. Now, for this one, I'm just putting joelbroughton.com in here for now. But what I'll do is I'll actually change that, and I'll create a page that it lands on that talks about. I'll write a short little page about the fact that I play hockey all the time with my brother. We go 7-8 times a week during the winter time. For exercise / obviously fun. We enjoy doing it. And I'm going to show them, obviously, okay, here's how you can copy me, and I'm going to basically do a small business pitch to bring them into one of my websites or get them to contact me so I can bring them into my business. And obviously, if this shows up on a lot of posts, if I'm very active in this forum, then it's obviously going to catch some attention from people. All right, and again, you're not going to really see much for competition in these forums. So if I am active in here, I'll probably get 80% of anybody who might be looking or interested in a home-based business will actually come and click on my link. Okay, so I'm also going to change my avatar. I can pick one of those, or I can pick a custom avatar. I'm just going to pick a custom avatar. I'm just going to upload a picture. This one I'm going to use a picture of me playing hockey. I got a few different ones. I got one of me and Claude Lemieux. Maybe that one might be a good one. I'm not sure if Claude Lemieux goes to these forums though, or if he'd want me putting his picture up here. So I'm just going to stick with one of just myself. We'll upload that. Well, not a valid image file. We'll have to grab a different one here. Okay, so we got that one uploaded. Got me with my Transformers jersey on. Small graphics displayed under your username. Of course I want to display that. Catch some attention. Oh, we already got, sorry, we got the edit signature already. Email and password, don't want to do that. Profile, yes, want to say do the profile. Make sure that we've got that updated. Month, August 23rd. May as well tell people when my birthday is. Day, month, homepage URL. Of course I want to put a homepage URL. I'm glad you asked. Make sure we display that on our profile so anybody coming to our profile can find it. Skype name, let's throw that in there. The easier you make it for people to contact you, obviously the better. Yeah, I would love to put, I'm going to put, oh, I can't put anything more actually. A few details about yourself. Now we've got all of our information put in there. We got a profile picture, we got our profile, we've got our avatar, and our signature file, of course, which is the most important. And guess what? We're ready to start doing some posting. So basically that's it for this video series for setting up accounts. See, they're pretty simple. Most of them are generally going to be the same. Making sure you have a valid email address to activate your accounts. It takes a little while to set up the accounts, but of course definitely well worth it as we go through the information. And like I said, the most important parts as you go through, make sure you set up your avatar, make sure you put in your profile information, a little bit about yourself. People will click in there and they want to learn about you. Make sure you put in your websites and make sure that you put in signature files that are compliant to the individual forum that you're in. So that's it for this video. We're going to get started doing posting very soon, so we'll see you in the next video. Thanks a lot.